Oh. Ah. Oh, that's cold. That's cold. That's cold. Ah, that's cold. That's cold. That's cold. Hey. I've been muted. Well, I'm not going to repeat everything I said, but I thought this is funny because I don't know if I've ever seen this just say bird. I like puffins. Yeah, give me a puffin. Wow, we're just bird, huh? Not in neonave, that's a pretty big grouping. I'm gonna go a little weird with it then. Yeah, okay, cassowary. No, emu? What? Kiwi. There it is, okay. I was like, there's not that many that fit in that group. The flightless birds. I wasn't really looking, so maybe they had said this was off limits when I had typed one of them, but whatever. Interesting that ostrich is not in this group. Or to me, that's interesting. I guess this is more of an Australian thing, so maybe it's like that, and that's the reason. Interesting, interesting. Discord. McPuzzle. A gaggle, that's a group of things. Gaggle, google, goggle, giggle. Okay. Murder. Chuckle, giggle, guffaw, gaggle, bitter. Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. Odd. Iod. Sauropod. Parliament is crazy. Are these, like, board games or something? I don't know what the last thing would be, though. It sounded board gamey. Scissor and tweezers are related, but there's nothing else that really fits that. Oh, wait. Animal. I don't know who is the Parliament group of animals, but I know there is one. Obviously murder of crows and stuff. Tech company. Yeah. To laugh. Animal group. Geese pods. Owls is Parliament. Okay. Let me check something.
Parliament.
Yeah, it is Parliament. Okay. I was not sure. I was doubting myself that they were the same thing. I'm not sure what this is though. Oh, a pair? Pair of things that we even know when it's really one. I got there. I got there. I don't know who Jen Herman is, but sure. Okay, there's gonna be some tough ones, because Alola and Galar. Well, I mean, you could do Alola and Exeggutor, but let's do Steamy. Grassgalar. Oh, I should have done Shinotic for grass. Because it's like Grassberry or something. I might just have to do the starter. Might just have to do a starter here. Ascalar, so that's with the dogs. Sword and Shield. I cannot think of a single grass type beyond the starter there. Trying to think even legendaries, no. I think I have to use this. I think I have to go with the starter here. unfortunate. Ground Galar. Is this where you are from? Oh, I was pretty sure, but... Okay, ground Alola. I'm guessing I could do Alolan Diglett? I think? But... let's do the sand instead. Okay. Now Kalos is X and Y. Kalos Queen. So... Bunnelby... Probably number one answer, but... yeah. Grass Kalos... Grass Kalos. It isn't the starter. I should be able to do this. This isn't when he has Leave Annie, right? Oh yeah, you totally missed it. You also missed me actually get the Puzz Grid. Well, yeah, I did get it. I actually think I got full score on Puzz Grid. No, I did get it. Okay, it was just okay. So I got all of it, but I didn't know what the last one was when you like type in what it is until I saw it, which is fine because I got all the other three. So like I won the game, full points. But then I saw it, I was like, oh, pair of, because it was like scissors, tweezers, trousers. Things you say pair of for, even though there's only one of. But I still did it correct and got the win. I just, in my brain. Grass Kalos? I'm like blanking Kalos right now. Ash's Team and Kalos, Talonflame, Wyvern, Halucha, Frog. Udra at one point. Oh, is Floor just grass then? Look at her, she's gotta be grass. That's fucking horseshit. The bitch is a leaf. The bitch is a flower, man. What are you talking about? That hoe is a flower. Probably is like just fairy because they introduced fairy types, so they wanted things to be fairy. Shit! Look at this. You're telling me this ain't a grass type? It's literally a damn flower. That's a dumb typing. Anyway, Alola monotype. I like don't even care anymore. I'm off of it. I got the ones I wanted, which was these two, and then I was hoping to find something here, but monotype Galar. It's a fairy holding a flower, actually. the baby one is. So then what else is a grass type from... Like, obviously I could do these as starters and get the easy answers, which I did with Grookey, but I wasn't trying to for here. I want revenge. Grass Kalos. Oh, what am I thinking? Ugh. Ugh. There's a fucking grass type gym leader. So we have to pass on one of these. So for this, I'll say Kalos. You could do. Kalos, you could do. Nah, Helioptile is actually normal electric, right? So you couldn't do that one. Monotype. Oh, you can do Gudra there. I believe is just dragon. Anyway, a Alola monotype that isn't a starter. I don't know if Mudsdale is just ground. I think it is. I think it is. A lot of the Alolan forms are double types. Marini, Mimikyu. Mimikyu would work. Wait, what? Is the busted one dual type? Whatever, fuck this. Give me Ponyta Galar. Get me out of here. I didn't bother thinking. I knew this one was, but Mudbray probably would have worked. Mudsdale would have worked. Well, what was it that I said? Mimikyu? Mimikyu is ghost something? Wait, it is? What is Mimikyu? I just thought it was ghost. Ghost fairy? What the fuck? Did you guys know that? I didn't know that. I knew Shiinotic would be the least chosen there. Zini not bad. Grass Galar. Eldegoss. Oh yeah, the apple guy. Grass Kalos, of course. The fucking pumpkin. Those are the only ground types in Kalos. Okay. Isn't that messed up? Zygarde complete is there and Zygarde 50% is there. That's like guaranteed to mess people up. Gudra is in here as I said, so I got the points for that one. Then here, yeah, I did say Mudsdale. Anyway, okay. The answer here was not Cassowary, it was Kiwi. All right, before story time, I have to put this ice pack away. Hemorrhoid. Oh. I'm dying. I'm dying. You're backwards. We should do Pokemon Sleep Lunch right now. Okay, let's do that now. I don't think I've gotten one before. I never really looked up what it, like, you know. I don't think I've gotten one. I don't even really know how you get one, I guess is more what I was getting at. I don't even know how you get one. How does one get one of those? No cavities is like, makes me question your dentist, to be honest, but. By sitting on the can too long? It's either that or you have crazy genes. Pretty much has to be that. Because a lot of it can come down to genes a bit. But especially given that you're similar age, like, we had peak giving sugar to children, like, era. So it's kind of crazy that you would not have somehow. But, you know, okay. And that's what he says. I guess I gotta believe him. Forcing or holding poop in pregnancy. That's just, you know, that's another unfair one for the ladies. Just, oh, by the way, just from pregnancy, you get messed up by that. Ooh, crit. For 65.1k. Nice. I don't remember if I had a chance, a crit chance or not. You critted too, bestie. Crit twins. Papa. Pappy. Alright, that should secure me getting full spawns tonight. Full 8 spawns. Cereal was a luxury. Okay. So it was like a poor thing, not like a good parenting thing. It's a joke, people. Fucking relax. But even now, like, I remember I've had times in the past years where the dentist was like, maybe a chance that something's developing there, but you're still flossing and stuff, so I think it will hold off for now, but there's a chance. But like a lot of it, I've learned also comes down to how, like, I don't know if you've been with the same dentist your whole life or not, but depending on the dentist, this is something I've learned, is that some can be a lot more aggressive in terms of like, oh, they'd rather treat at the first sign of anything rather than letting it get worse. So there's kind of like having a new like a young doctor versus an old doctor. They might have different perspectives on how to attack certain issues. It's kind of like that. It can be like that. Okay. Are we story timing now? Let's set the stage. Let's see. So we got, honestly, there's not much stage that needs to be set, but alright, that's not the color I want. Okay. Then we got this. Bit of this, bit of this. Boom. We're setting the stage. Badass wizard trying to cast a spell on you? What's the spell you're trying to cast, though? We'll go here. And then this. Then we'll go here. Okay. The simplest way to do this. You never had cavity until you were around 13. You went to a new dentist, he put in 3 fillings, never had to get any filling until you were in your 50s. You agree with this, yeah, no, I mean, I'm not like saying that, I wasn't saying it as like a coping mechanism or anything like that. Like, I've had multiple different dentists, and then because of the experiences, I've kind of talked to other people that are either in that area or, you know, other anecdotal experience and the idea that, yeah, it's kind of like that. Because I definitely was, you know, I maybe had one or something, you know, something here or there. But then we switched to a new dentist for one time, and he was immediately like, "You need a bazillion cavities." And it's like, whoa, what? And then we went, and then different one, and they're like, So it's like, whoa, okay. That's part of the surprise. I won't know what the spell is until too late. Apparently a lot of it is genetics, though, too, in terms of cavities. Like how susceptible you are to certain things. How strong the teeth hold and whatnot. Because I definitely lost way more than the average person. Since probably college-ish? Sometime during college, I feel like, is when I started flossing relatively religiously. I think somewhere around there. We can't have this song on while we're going. Gotta have something a little more chill. Gotta have something a little more chill. Uh-oh. Chrome's freaking out. Don't know which one of these is the... What if we just... What's the next song after this? Click. That here. Okay. Alright, we have a short story time situation going on here. So this happened today. I was running. As I do, sometimes. Now let's set the stage. This is a trail. This isn't really what this is. This isn't grass. This is kind of to signify this is like elevation, like a hill, basically. On both sides of the trail, there's some greenery, but then on the right side, there's a water. There's a water thing. Pond, reservoir, lake, whatever it is. So I'm going, and this is a flat. The trail itself is flat at this point, but then on the left side of it, it inclines. Not a place people go. So I'm going, and there's 2 people kind of here. I know that looks like 12, so I'm gonna put a comma, I guess. That 2 came out a little funky. whatever. And so these two people are on bikes. They are not moving, however. They are both for some reason looking this way, but they are talking to each other. Like this guy's kind of had his head turned around a little bit, but both of the bikes are facing this way, which is a little odd because you can't really go that way. This guy didn't have a helmet either, so shame on him, but whatever. Anyway, they're chatting. I'm approaching. There's enough room for me to get by. It would be nice if maybe this fella took a step up here. But, like, I can get by, but it's, you know, it's just, like, a little rude. You are blocking the trail. What if someone else was coming by this way on a bike and then, you know. Anyway, I'm approaching. I get right here. So, like, one or two steps by them. I should have actually put their number. You know what? Let me do this. This is better if I do this. Put them down here. More room. That way I can also get a redemption on the 2. Better. Anyway. This is water. I can't run in the water. So, I get, like, maybe here-ish? Something like that. And, boom! Immediate sharp pain on my lower right butt cheek. Very odd, very instant, very but I didn't stop. I definitely, like, you know, the kind of stride and pattern and whatnot got a little messed up because I swatted at that area too. Like it was just like an instant but I never stopped going. But just an awkward place for that to happen because there's people right there. But regardless, I didn't turn around. But sharp pain in lower right butt cheek-ish kind of area. But I continued on, and as I was going up, it still hurts, and I'm trying to evaluate what the hell what just happened. So, my immediate thoughts when I'm still running, I'm processing this while I'm running, and it hurts, is, okay, there's only 3 things really it could be. 1, how do you get a spray can? Wait, how do you do a spray can? You can't do that nowadays? Can you do that nowadays? Oh, you do that in here, right? I don't use this very much. There is a thing where there is some gravel here that isn't in other areas. There was some gravel here. So I'm like, there's some crazy world where either one of these guys or somehow me stepping and kicking up rocks, somehow a tiny piece of gravel shot up and hit my butt and, like, you know, poked it and made me hurt. Unlikely. Because to me, it felt like, more likely, a sting or a bite from an insect. Now, here's the thing. There's not really a good reason for there to be bees in this area. This is not really a bee type of area, given the steep incline. The trail is not that wide, and then the water. And then again, it's kind of like, it's not a marsh, but like this part of the area, it's calm water. It ain't the ocean, right? So my guess is that it was more of a bug that was not a bee. I'm thinking, just from where I am, East Coast, etc., maybe a greenhead, is that the name I'm thinking of, right? A greenhead bite or something like that. That makes more sense given the environmental situation. But I have no way to prove what it was, because there's not like there's a bee hanging off my ass. So I don't know. But oh, you said but again. Regardless, I continued on and ended up doing the whole run. It was not enjoyable. It was not fun, because it would hurt. It is like, I don't know how to describe you. There's not many places worse, I feel like, than this could be in terms of purely the discomfort. There's maybe, like, you know, around the eyes, around the nose, around the mouth. other areas, and the bottom of your feet, maybe. Something like that. It was probably like those are kind of the areas that would be maybe worse. But your butt is a pretty bad place. Sitting, which I'm doing right now, does not feel that great. Only reason it feels kind of okay is because I was just sitting on an ice pack. But anyway, so I continued on the run, but like I can't see it. So I don't, in the back, there's like the tiny chance that it was a rock or something, like I said. So I'm like, am I bleeding? I don't know. I didn't see anything, so I assumed I wasn't bleeding. I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to find a spot here to like look or attempt to look, because I don't even know if I would be able to see it. I'm a pretty thin, flexible guy though, so I think I'll be able to kind of lift and turn and look. So eventually, like 20 something minutes later of running, no, probably more like 15 minutes more, when I was it was a more secluded area. An area that I pull off to pee fairly often, actually. I stopped and looked, and definitely not a rock situation. It's definitely a bite or a sting from something. It's like, a very small red, pink circle thing. And it would kind of, because the muscle of your gluteus is, a pretty big one and moves around a lot, it was not enjoyable because I'm running. So certain time and certain movements sometimes would make it randomly be more pain, like a surge of pain or like a pulse, sometimes even just kind of like naturally pulsing pain type thing. Even when I was finally done and back here home and everything, it would sometimes I'd walk across the room and and other times it would just kind of sort of what I describe as like randomly kind of like a surging pulse at moments. And yeah, it's not fun. Would not recommend. I'm seeing people say, no, back pain is the worst. Okay, you're not listening. I'm talking about a bite or a sting being in a specific spot, not general injury. I was specifically alluding to places that you would be stung or bit that would be annoying. The back would be annoying, but in terms of like, it would not be as bad as your butt in terms of discomfort for a bite or a sting. So I still don't really know what did it, obviously, and I'm not gonna show you my butt. But I'm not dead yet, and it's 6 hours later or something, so hopefully I'm still alive next time you see me. But there's not like, because I was like, okay, Google, green head bite versus bee sting, and there's like people will have kind of no one had a green. There was charts that were like flea, tick, bee, this, and like showing all the different types of bumps, but there was never one that had a green head one, so you just had to individually do the green head one. Oh, that shit looks the fucking same, man. They don't, but like they kind of do. In a sense, it's especially because it's like hard to see. I tried to take a picture with my phone to get a better angle on it. The phone won't focus on skin up that close because somehow modern phones have like 6 cameras, but none of them you can manually focus to something close. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Why do we have all these cameras? They can't even do anything. It'll only autofocus on a face or a finger, not any other skin or like anything ever. Anyway, whatever. It's not the craziest story, but I did want to bring it up because this is my life and I'm unlucky in this fashion. It didn't even make sense. How were these two guys standing here not having the same problem? Meanwhile, I'm past that area for fucking 0.75 seconds and I'm the one that gets attacked? What is happening? Anyway, whatever, man. I don't know what else to add. Just this is my life. This is what my life is like. Did I step on a mud wasp nest? No. Does it look like a sting? And it's kind of like, you know, kind of looks like a sting. It kind of looks like it could be a bite. It's all very. There's definitely the mark. I did say that. I said there's like a small red, pink kind of mark. Although now it probably is slightly different colored because of the icing and stuff right now. Sitting is not the easiest way to look at this. I don't know if that. I don't know what that is. It was something. Also, what is a mud wasp net? Mud wasp net? Nest? Also, very likely no, because it's a well-walked trail, so it's not like there would be a reason for there to be. I guess that's the other thing I should have added, is that, like, this is a busy trail, so there's really not a chance for a nest to develop and not have other people, like... Or, like, if it was, the bikers would have, you know what I mean? Anyway, I just wanted to get that off, you know. No, it was definitely not one of the people, for sure. For sure. It is really annoying, though. It's hard to understate how annoying it is of a location. One time you were walking a wooded trail and I guess you stepped on an effing nail and the crown of your head hurt so bad. Dang. Location-wise, it makes more sense to be a bite from like a greenhead or something. But I'm not someone that's been stung by bees a bunch in my life. I've been stung one other time in my life, and it was because I stepped on one. Not on purpose. I was on a dock, you know, for like boats and things. And, oh, I didn't say horsefly, but yeah, sure, that could have been one too. And it's kind of like all of it kind of looks the same. If you Google the images of like bites and stings individually, not all looks the same, but like you can usually find a picture where one looks like another one, but it's like you need to do research to look at like, okay, what's the actual consistent horsefly bite look like? These horsefly bite things, there are some crazy fucking images here. Like that's like blistering. But then some of the other ones just are like, oh yeah, it's like a little pink. But then other ones are like the most disgusting thing you've ever seen. Fucking crazy. That's nuts. Those take a chomp. You stepped on a bee one time in between the toes. It felt like something was holding a cigarette on your foot. Ew. Did I drop a little frame? I mean, OBS says no, but we all know that doesn't mean anything anymore because whenever the stream lags, OBS isn't dropping frames. It's the like video game somehow being captured. You know what I mean? That whole thing. Where like OBS says it's not dropping frames, but then you look at OBS and the screen capture or whatever lags. You're inside a video game, wake up. It might have been because I had closed a program. Because I did close Firefox kind of around the time you asked that question. I don't know why closing it would make it lag as opposed to opening, but... So it's been a while since we've done some Street Fighter. And I'm using the excuse of the newest character DLC being added is my reason to play a little bit. Plus, I didn't really have any other specific plans in mind because I planned on this, and so it was able to save me some time trying to plan something else. Which is nice. Your brother's allergic to bees and he breaks out and hides when he gets stung. He carries an EpiPen now. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have that. At least it doesn't seem like I have that. But yeah, the only time he's never gonna play Advance Wars. That's not true. That's not true. I am going to play Advance Wars at some point. By the way, hi, it's nice to see you. I'm glad that you're still fighting for Advance Wars because that makes me want to do it. The game is compiling shaders. So what was I gonna say? Say something. Dude, it's art. Like, it's bothering me right now. It just did a random surge, but also, you know, I am sitting, so there is that. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, when my first time ever getting stung by a bee was probably when I was a teenager? So, like, I had a good streak going. And then, yeah, I stepped on a bee that was on a dock. It wasn't on purpose, but it happened, and that sucked. I mean, I think it was on the dock. It could have been on the sand, but I'm like 99% sure it was on the dock. And yeah, it sucked. But I didn't like break out in hives or whatever, so I'm assuming I'll be okay. Oh yeah, Street Fighter for some reason is one of these games that doesn't capture with game capture. I still don't really understand why that is. Ooh, piece of candy. Okay, let me ask you a question about the Advance Wars situation. The Advance Wars situation is crazy. You haven't played the remake, right? Have you watched anyone play the remake? What the hell is Party with Friends? Look at all those DLC characters. Not really. There is... Would I just start from the beginning? Jeez. Didn't even know they were remade, as you don't keep up with Nintendo stuff. Okay, okay. Good. Oh, okay. Keep getting that. Oh, I guess I'll put music on. What do I need to do? Why is that not connected? Okay. I think if there was anything else I wanted to do. Behold! Okay, I wanted to. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't think that works. Really, that's doing that instead of Shoryuken? Okay. That doesn't combo, okay. Yeah, sure, whatever. We'll do unranked matches. We can chat about whatever, by the way. Also, if you want the music louder, we can do that. They're part of Goon Squad. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Oops. Oh, wow. Yeah, my feet. Wait, that's safe? Huh. Okay. Or maybe I don't know. Okay. We're chilling, we're chilling. Ooh, she got me. Oh wow, that's a whole combo? That's unfortunate. Yeah, okay. I was doing well until I got hit. Oh wow, I'm surprised that didn't recover in time. Yeah, that combos, that's crazy. Okay, okay. If she can't get in, I can win. Hmm. Yeah, okay. Huh. For some reason I thought I would be ahead on there. Okay, okay, we brought it back. Contained the crazy. We contained the crazy. Well, that was bad, that was bad. Oh, okay, there's a weird gap there. Oh, jeez. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. They've kind of stopped pressing. Goon Squad's kind of goated name. Well, that's the name of their clan, I guess. Okay. That's interesting. Now that wasn't the best combo. I did kind of panic and go into it, but it is a lot of damage. Got her. Okay, we're going into the final round. No bar, but I did what I did. Oh, wow, that surprises me. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Water. Yep. Dang. If they got in, I would lose. That's kind of what happened there. Kind of how it went down. Oh shit, Sagat. First Sagat ever. I don't know how Sagat works, so. His limbs are so big. Oh my god, his limbs are so big. Okay. Oh my lord! That hit from so far, that was crazy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't really had to worry about DI so much. Again, didn't need to do that bad meter, but whatever. Ouch. Oh, wow. I just don't know what he does. I mean, it's Sagat, so I know what he does, but... Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. That's Sagat, baby. Nice. Hey, I had to try. I had to try. Go for the gamble. And his limbs are so big. That's safe. Got him. Ooh, okay. Nice. I don't know if that kills or not. My guess is no, but maybe? Hey, okay. Nice. Hey, okay, I got a win in. I did the thing.
Here comes a new challenger.
Master Ryu. I'm on the right? I am on the right. Okay. Yeah. Nope. Oh. That's surprising. He does keep getting me with that. Oh, so deep. Alright, he didn't go for a grab, huh? He might be one of those never grab guys. That's unfortunate. Okay, he does grab. Okay, he does grab. Oh, that's tricky. Wow. No DP? That's crazy. I definitely don't have a read on this guy yet. It would not surprise me if he left, though. Being a weirdo, okay? Uh-huh. That's obnoxious. Really? Ah, that's whack. Anti-air didn't work. Needed to be a crouching one, I guess. Ah. I was blocking high. What? That's so annoying, actually. Ah, fuck. Oh, I jumped. Wow. Whatever it is, he's got the read on me. Alright, sure. I can't seem to know what he's gonna do, and he always seems to know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do? Sometimes that happens. Definitely feel like I can't get any offense on people at all. Ever. Oh shit, I barely played against Mai. Have I played against Mai? I don't know if I have. It is a good face. It is a good face. Oh wow. Yeah. Unfortunate. Wow. Sure, whatever. This is ridiculous. Okay. Okay. That's surprising that comboed to me. Wow, that hit that far? That's crazy. Oh, that's even more annoying because now I'm gonna die. That's so whack. Should not have been a loss. Should not have been a loss. We just have to hope they rematch. There's a pretty lady. Wow, you're a bitch. You're actually a bitch. You're actually a loser for that one. 1-0 and leave? That's modern player behavior. Hold on. What is it doing? Why is it auto selecting no or whatever? Already 6:30. We don't have that much time, huh? Why is it doing that? It is hot in this room, though. Goddamn. I don't know if I've seen that screen. What flag is that? Is that Dominican Republic? That's unfortunate. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, I wasn't trying to do forward fears. That's so annoying. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Keep him out, keep him out. I should have been combo into level 3, but whatever. Step away for a bit. You said Advanced Wars. I said Advanced Wars is great, and I'm looking forward to playing it someday. Okay. I don't think I've I haven't heard anything bad about it. I think it is supposed to be good. Okay. Oh, wow, okay. Nice. Nice. He got me. He got me scared. Oh, that's annoying. Now, I didn't need to do that to kill, but that was my autopilot combo. So we got there. Second game was definitely closer, no doubt. I wonder, I don't know. Do you think they'll make a new one? Ever? Well, ever is kind of silly, because, like, probably ever, but sometimes people will say that, like a remaster or a port of a game that hasn't had a sequel in a long time is often... Okay. That's not what I was trying to do. How does he keep doing that? Okay, that was cheeky. Okay, he's a DI guy. Got it. Got it. I didn't give up. I didn't give up. Oh, okay. I don't know. I feel like I was pressing it there, but okay. What? My level 3 didn't come out. This guy doesn't want to block a lot of the time, it seems like. Okay. Just chill, just chill. I didn't know that that was safe. Okay. I don't know why my sweep didn't come out, but okay. I don't know why my sweep didn't come out, but we'll act like he's confident now. Not a real combo, buddy. Just wake up DI though, huh? Got him. Anti-air. Alright, final round. Let's control this demon, man. That's unfortunate. I'm mid-air there. He's got enough for that. Yeah. Barely. Be ready for DI. Got him. Kill all Pokemon. Wait, why? What's wrong with Pokemon? Why would I say that? You're the one that said that. You're the one that said that.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, that's not good for me. Prof, it's right on my screen. Uh-oh, this guy's a master? That's not good. Okay. My anti-air didn't come out. Oh, too early. That sucks. That whole time, man, that whole time. Okay, okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Interesting to keep me mid-screen. That combos, huh? Unfortunate. Wouldn't surprise me if he left. Probably pretty scrubby. I mean, I don't know how to beat Guile at all as Ryu, so. This, like, I don't know what this is when people let it time out. Is that like a... Is that an ego thing? Is that like a, oh, you have to sit there and watch? I don't understand what it is. I don't know what that's about. Definitely have zero clue how I can ever beat a Guile, though. Ooh, that was a cool intro. Oh shit, she's got the new skin. This skin is, whew, look at that. She's right for the beach. Okay. I don't know if I agree with that beating me there, but okay. Okay, so we had no chance of beating this person. We have zero chance of beating this person. that beat me? Whoa! No, I'm dead. God damn, that outfit is crazy though. Why does that move is so fucked up? Wow, Jesus. You just have to sit there. Ah. Okay, I got a round. They can bleed, although I feel like they had to... Ouch! It's so dumb that that move can just go into an overhead like that. Whoa! That was so far away. Nice. That's pretty much a game. Yeah. That was crazy. Oh, okay. Ouch. Ouch. What? How does my shorts not come out? What? How? That doesn't make any sense to me. How did those beat out every move I did? That's crazy. That's unfortunate, huh? I tried to press it, didn't come out. Okay. I think the music stopped, but I can't do a whole lot about that. Ah. Whoa, that was crazy. Yeah.
That was a crazy hit. Tried to block the overhead. It didn't block it for some reason. I knew the overhead was there. It just didn't block it. I guess I was holding it a little too far down than what I thought. Unfortunate. Yeah. I have to pee. But it's already... I guess I should just do one more and then go to pee then. Let's get the music back. Oops. Ryu. Yeah, so they just added Sagat, and then they also added beach outfits. I think that was the first beach outfit we got to see. Alright, this guy's Psycho. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, so he does that a lot. Okay. Okay, auto combo. I'm surprised that one didn't hit him. Sure. That is suspicious to me. He never did anything like that whole time, man. That's crazy. Nah, this guy's that's suspicious as fuck. I don't agree with that at all. That ending was very suspicious to me. Suspicious behavior. I don't know what that was. Not like I think he's cheating, but like I don't know what that kind of psycho random parry was. That was something weird about that. Something weird about that to me. I think we would have started getting them in the rematch there. Getting left after one match is such a shitty feeling. Ooh, dolls him. This will probably be hard. This will probably be rough. New? I don't believe that at all. 2-win streak? New player? Doubt. Yeah, you're not a new player. Okay. Why did that not combo? Well, was close. Shouldn't have pressed it. Shouldn't have pressed it. Okay, okay. Just wait. He wants to do it. Okay, alright. Well, hold on. This guy's not just a one-trick pony with the teleports. He stopped it once he realized that I don't know why that's not comboing. There we go. Comboed that time finally. Okay. Yeah, messed that one up. That, to me, is a little suspicious. Not his fault, but in, like, the game's fault. I thought I blocked that, but okay. That move looks pretty far. Alright. He rematched. He's cool. He's cool. Huh. I guess I mistimed it. You like that sweep? That was some advanced gaming shit right there. You know what I'm realizing is that I'm trying to do crouching there, but it, like, because it turns around, it messes it up. Thought I maybe would live with the sliver. That's unfortunate, because I had a 6 sweep in that one. Okay, that's getting a little silly, but okay. Next time, empty hop into not doing it. Oh wow, I just let that go, huh? That's interesting. Got him. On the way down, because he was on the way down. That's how that works. That's how to time it. Okay. Diamond's not great, but it's also not bad, necessarily. Yeah, that's not great, but... My timing up. Okay. My combo didn't work. That's so whack. Oh, he only did level 1. This fucking guy's so lucky. He's so lucky, chat! He's so lucky, man. Oh, that feels so bad. That was such a win. Oh, he wants more. He wants more. He wants more. He wants more. Okay, okay, okay. These perfect pairs are getting annoying. I don't know if I agree with that being able to do that, but... Okay. Come on, man, I'm grabbing there. I don't agree with that at all. I don't agree with that at all. I don't know if this is Final Fight or not. I don't think it is. Yeah, that was bad. And he jabs on wake up, but then he does the perfect thing when it matters. Oh, he was so high that it dodged it. Fuck me. If I could ever actually land a damn combo on this guy. Alright. I'm like starting to question these perfect parries. I'm starting to question these fucking perfect parries, man. Every time he's getting these? Every time he's getting these? Yeah, fuck you, buddy. I was with you before, but now I'm like, Third game, I did kind of not do great. But he was getting a lot of perfect parries, which felt... Some of them did make sense to me, like the ones where I would re-jump, empty hop kind of thing, and then do it. That one, those ones, there was like 2, maybe 3 of those. Like, okay. I had done that a number of times, that makes sense. That last one, though, that shit was questionable to me. Maybe it was just luck, but who knows. I have to pee real bad. It's time to close the game. I honestly don't want to do Woodcarve Wednesday even a little bit. Like, I really have no desire to do Woodcarve Wednesday right now, but I have a feeling people will be mad if I don't. For whatever reason. Alright, how do I close this thing? Go here, I go here. I forget how to exit this game. Here? Here, okay. Alright, I have to pee very badly. We're gonna do that. And then apparently we're gonna Woodcarve Wednesday unless we change plans.
We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible.
Why is it so damn hot?
Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible.
Do Pixel today? No, we have to do it Friday because there is people that like it on Friday. Like, the whole thing is that we do it on Friday for like
Thank you
people
for
that
your
are
call.
used to coming
We
and seeing
appreciate
it,
your
which
business
probably is
and
like
the
2 people.
opportunity to assist
But
you.
oh wait, I forgot to get the apple.
We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible.
Also, I guess I should change category, right? Just chatting. You know, I am happy at least that I got to see a Sagat. Dude, his buttons are huge. The range on his buttons are crazy big. I mean, I knew they would be big, but holy moly. They were big. They were big. This hurts to do. Huh, we gotta do Pixel Friday. We gotta do Pixel Friday. We're gonna do Scrandle, and we're gonna do. Well, we'll do definitely Scrandle while having the apple, but maybe Racket City. Holy hell, is it hot in this room though? Holy hell, is it hot in this room though? Has no business being this hot in this room. The hell? Oh. Oh god, okay. Oh we didn't see any Elenas, did we? Now that I'm thinking about it. Or Terrys. I don't know if I've fought in more than like 5 Terrys ever. I should set up the fan window in the other room to try and create some airflow. Definitely is cooler outside than in this room. Here's a question for Hexen if they're still here. If we did Advance Wars, not today, but just in general, when we do Advance Wars, would it be better to do okay, we do it on every Wednesday for War Wednesday for part of the stream? Or would it be better to just do it whenever we have a block of, we could do another thing, let's just get a chunk of Advance Wars in. I feel like if we want a realistic chance of beating the game, it would be whenever. It'd be doing it whenever there's a chunk of time to do it that feels good, but... Got some forehead sweat, it's so hot in this room. So also... Street Fighter does kind of do that to you. Get you a little hot. Hot and bothered. Whew. Ugh. Ooh, standing stretches. Only yodels? Oh, I see. I misread that the first time. I was thinking about it when I was in the bathroom. Something I could have maybe have done to, It was weird. The one time I did, like, an actual empty jump on the Dhalsim, he was jabbing right away. Where, like, all those other times near the end, he was, like, doing the parry. Which is the only thing that made me, like, feel weird about it. But maybe if I had did, like, jump early aerial, so then it kind of fades away before it gets to him, then maybe he'd try to parry and then I get the grab or something? But, I don't know. Doesn't that give me landing frame lags or something? Landing lag. Huh. I mean, the cheese isn't melted even a little bit, which is kind of fucked up, but I still think most people would choose that over that pathetic looking pizza. Yeah. The fries look meh, burger looks like a burger. My instinct says this is more normal, but this might be better. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. No comment. Get those peas out of here. Surely this is fried chicken and chili. Yeah. A lot of purple on that one on the left. I feel like the one on the right almost has like a mysteriousness to it because you can't see everything that makes me want to vote for it. Wow, I think we were all wrong there. I'm a little surprised. Rock's Burger. Beef patty, bacon, 2 hash browns, cheese, and an egg. Versus chicken and however I'm supposed to say that. These look okay. These look solid, I guess. I feel like the one on the right looks more appetizing, even though I don't really know what's going on necessarily. I feel like people will choose the burger, though. No? Okay. I guess I should maybe recalibrate. I'm giving the burger too much automatic win. The right slice. Chicken sandwich plus beer. Pizza never wins. That holds true. Pizza never wins. Oh shit. Frozen strawberries with ice cream is pretty sick. That's a pretty cool meal to have at an event. But dessert usually always loses, so close. That's a good rating for a dessert. I'm thinking the gyro. It's got fries, it's got meat, it's got whatever the other stuff is. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Time to get upset. All the Greek restaurants closed. That is a tragedy. Bust a move. Leather jacket. Kind of saw favored by lumberjacks and Leatherface. A chainsaw. A sudden hard pull. Tug? Subway series rival of a tuggy? That doesn't sound right. More or less. Backless seating with legs. The stool? Shape that blinks when your turn signal is activated. Shape that blinks. I blank be so lucky. I can't be so lucky? I must be so lucky? With a shape inspired by human mustards. Oh. Canters. For something or someone won't blank, you have failed to persuade or move.
If someone or something won't blank you, you'll fail to persuade or move. For something, I keep thinking like moving the goalpost, but that's not what this is. Won't blank. Yank my chain, because Yankee. Okay, there we go. Subway Series rival. Meteorite? Mets. Depressing result of a meteorite impact. A crater? Shape that blinks when your turn signal is active. A light? A bulb? But like H light doesn't make sense. H bulb doesn't make sense. I don't understand what this is. Anyone have any clue what this one is? Shape that blinks when your turn signal is active. I know what the next answer when outside of that is. It's going to be a close call or close shape. So it's H, A, V, having, no, even call or shape. I don't know. I don't know what the. I actually don't really get it at all. Arrow? Arrowing? Okay, that makes sense. Close call. Object in your closet with a shape inspired by human something. Object in your closet with a shape inspired by human? What? I must be so lucky. I can't be so lucky. I don't know what the fuck this is. I should be so lucky? Hanger. Time hanger that might end a season, a cliffhanger. Birds that adapt well to urban environments because cities mimic their natural cliffside nesting area. Oh, the other one, the other thing. I don't care. I spelled it wrong, apparently. Did I do pigeon instead of pigeons? Ridiculous. They coo. I kind of don't care anymore. They sing. This one also didn't make sense. Budge. You won't budge it. Remove it. The blank that saves time on a journey. I can't bother anymore. I'm over it. Budget cut, paper cut, cold cut. Isn't it cold cuts? Kind of like, let's be honest with ourselves on that one. Isn't it more like cold cuts? Shortcut. February. Alright. Fuck off. First of all, fuck off. Having to not be February. Making me feel stupid. Alright, whatever. Fuck you.
My chat, it hurts. It hurts. Kinda need like another ice session. It's very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. Okay. I need... Where is the thing I need? I need you. I need you. I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So build me up. Buttercup, don't break my heart. But I'll be overwritten. You told me time and again, but you late. I wait around and then ba-da-da. Hey, 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 yeah, baby, baby, gotta find it. And I'll make it. I'll be beside the phone waiting for you. Oh, why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around and then work on. You never call baby when you say you will, but I love you still. I need you, I need you. Uncle W has a weapon. I see you more than anyone, darling. Caught. So build me up, Buttercup. Alright, let's see. If I go to here. Cool. Boom. Cool. Okay. I need to turn the window fan on. More and more, I do, I need you so. Baby, baby, I try to find a little time and I'll make you I'll be home. I'll be beside the phone waiting for you. Alright, hold up, we gotta get things situated here. Situated. Boom, bam. Bring this, do this, change this. That move. This. Okay. Here's the glove. Like a glove. Wrong one. This one. Like a glove. Where's the? Oh yeah. Okay, it's right here. This guy. Manga. Oh yeah. Okay, we can do a real weapon. It's like a mini. Look at the teeth. Actually, it's kind of hard to see the teeth, but they're there. Oh, I should change category. Makers and crafting. Now, what are we doing? What are we doing exactly? What the fuck are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Turn the music up a little bit. Woodcarve Wednesday mean chat carve Wednesday. He's gonna roll a tied up chatter onto cam and start carving their face up all terribly. What the? Who told you the plan of today's stream? Who told you what today's stream plan was exactly? So I'm going to start by doing something easy, which is all of this like edge color stuff. We don't want that. We want it to all look the same, so just get that off. Actually, I am going to use the knife because I want it to be very thin. I don't really want to take, I'm just trying to take that little small layer off. You squeeze me? You should see how my... Just kidding. I'm still not showing you the bite mark. The butt bite mark. Or whatever it is. Sting, bite. Whatever we're calling it around here. Whatever it is we're actually calling it. The sting is actually a wound from chatter fighting back. It all makes sense. But I came up with the whole plausible story about the run. How could Chad have known? How could he have foreseen it? He's in Stung Tongue's a detective. I mean, he's lying. You know that image of that people like have reused as memes for many years, where it's like a bunch of people, it's like they hated him because he told the truth and it was Jesus or whatever. They hated him because he told the truth. I read a comment like that today about current Christians and how they would hate Jesus. Or like American, you know, type of Christian nationalist types that would actually hate real Jesus if he did descend upon to the earth. He would be more accepted by atheists than Christians. I kind of believe that. You know, love thy neighbor. That whole thing that they don't seem to enjoy doing. Okay. This one. I would not be surprised if I don't make it to 9, by the way. Just because I might want to just, because of the pain in the area and everything, might want to just ice it again. End early, but we'll see how long I last. We'll see how long I last. Dude, look at my arm. Never have had a problem getting my blood drawn for the doctor, I'll tell you that much. Never had a problem with that. I'm not even straining, although maybe I was before. Hitting the gym too hard. Yeah, look at these forearms. These massive forearms. That proportionally look pretty good. Like, it's like, oh, it actually, you know, it expands, it gets wider. Okay, the forearm's not bad. And then you compare it to like a normal item and you're like, wait, his arms are tiny. Wait a second. His wrists are tiny. But proportionally, I do think my forearms are pretty good. Did that any update on that sports New York to Boston thing that you were talking about the other day? I did like the idea of us being the ones like orchestrating the trade. I'm gonna need a little more than that. I think I'm gonna need a little bit more than that for that to work out. I don't think so. That was funny. No news as of yet. Okay. think this end is still a little on the big set. Question is, do I make the hole bigger here, or do I make this smaller there? I'm visualizing, I'm comparing. Some dudes in the subreddit want 10 to 15 minutes from Simmons per night. I think the top. Maybe a bit of both, I don't know. I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. We got a ways to go before that anyway. I didn't really look into it, but I thought there was, you know what, I don't know why this came to my mind, but I guess it was because it was while I was doing PIL, like right before I was supposed to post it, but I didn't really get to look into it, which is that there was like maybe a shooting or something that happened? Like a mass shooting type of shooting? I don't know if that was, if I was misreading something or not, though. Certainly could have been misreading something. All these pieces flopping around, making life bit harder. Making life a bit harder. It is crazy that, like, because Ben Simmons was, like, a hyped up guy, and then he just, like, didn't do anything. It feels like. Like, am I thinking of the right guy? He's the guy that's, like, afraid to shoot the basketball? Or was? You know what I mean? That's him? Shit. Or that was kind of the running joke, at least. NBA player afraid to shoot the basketball. You hurt his back? I think I must have messed. Yeah, plus his attitude. I thought it was more of a mental thing, the not taking the shots. That was my understanding, at least. I showed you guys the Indian head carving guy? Or Native American head carving guy? Carving wood piece, wood carved piece. Let me go get it. Oops. Well, honestly, probably better do this one anyway. Pretty cool, right? And like, I guess the main thing, one of the things I want to point out is the, like, look at the color, like that's not dust that has it have the coloring. You want to know what? Well, I mean, part of it's dust probably, but what it actually is called weathering. It's like I can rub the parts that look gray and they'll stay, you know, kind of grayed, and that's what's weathering, where it's just outside in the elements or in the sun and stuff. You can have that happen. And this was made by my dad. And it was made, if you can read that, this is potentially older than some of you. Now that's a 1, not a 7, to be clear. 1990. That's how old this is. And that's why it has the weathered look to it. And you can see that at some point, the tip of this feather, of the second feather, did break. I think at one point, perhaps a larger section broke, if it was glued back or something, I forget. But you can see also this crack that has like gone down the back of a lot of it as well. And this is here. This hole is here because it was drilled in so they could hang on like a fence or something outside, and is part of why it is as weathered as it is. And you can also see the hole come out this side. So, a lot of history to this fella. Just thought that was cool. John Redcorn. R.I.P. to the voice actor. Also, hello, bitches. I mean, I know you've been here, but just, I don't know, felt like saying hello. Just in time for King of Hill. Is that out yet, or is it still just being advertised that it's coming out? I've seen ads, like, stuff for it. I don't actually know if it's out or not. I also was never a big King of the Hill guy myself. Like, it just never happened. It never came to fruition of me really watching it, besides maybe like an occasional random episode. It's out. Have you watched it? Is it good? You saw clips. You're not a King of the Hill guy either. Alright, at least it's not just me. I'm not opposed to it. Like, I've seen many, like, pretty much any King of the Hill clip I've seen was good. But yeah, I was definitely more of a Simpsons person in that time period, I feel like. I don't really feel like I remember if I watched. Like, I definitely would see some Family Guy random things here and there, but I don't really feel like I would specifically, like, sit down to watch Family Guy as I did with Simpsons as much during those times. I wasn't really watching Beavis and Butthead type stuff. Like, I wasn't watching that. I thought Beavis and Butthead was weird. Yeah. Or maybe there was just something off-putting. Like, I've definitely seen some Beavis and Butthead clips that are kind of funny. But I think at that, like, during the actual period, it was just, I don't know, maybe something about it was off-putting. Ouch. Oi. It's still just cool that I can do this. I still just like being able to do this. This is sick. Ooh. Points of articulation. Hell yeah. One thing that I'm struggling with is, so you kind of want them to be uniformly sized, obviously, the links. And so let's say you have this one, for example. This one I think is overall the thinnest. Compared to, like, that's definitely bigger. Like, the top of this is definitely thicker than this, for example. But what I'm not sure what to do is, like, my instinct, like, I feel like I would want to carve out from the inside so that there's more room to move. But that's also way harder to do. So I don't, yeah, I'm a little uncertain about that. Definitely a little uncertain about that. But still, not bad. Donkey Konga. Donkey Konga. Not bad. Donkey Konga. Freeze! So annoying to carve. Hard to hold everything in place and get it all going. Gonga. Donkey Konga. Monkey Monga. Keep hitting wires. This happened a while ago, but I was in the grocery store, and I was like in line in checkout or whatever, and there was a, I guess I would say younger woman, maybe similar age to me, maybe younger, probably younger, I don't know. She was of Is petite stature the right word? Does petite just mean small, or does it mean thin, or does it mean both? I feel like it means both. She wasn't short though. She was like normal height. But she wasn't. It's weird because in a sense, like, anything not fat is thin in current America, where like 60+% of people are medically overweight. So I guess in that sense, I would say she was not overweight. She was, I guess, thin in that context. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I want to say she had a nose ring or something. Anyway, her cart was very not normal in the sense of like, it was kind of college seeming, but also it made me had a funny thought. So what was in the cart was like 5 frozen pizzas, 2 containers of orange juice, some other junk food, I don't remember if it was chips or cookies, maybe one of each, and then strawberries. So just a very odd assortment of things. Like, not a lot of things, but certainly some interesting choices. And because I had been just having a conversation with someone that week about the concept of girl dinner, that was what came to my mind when I first saw it, was like, oh, so this is girl dinner, huh? Frozen pizzas, 2 things of OJ, strawberries, and some other junk food combination of cookies and or chips. That's girl dinner, huh? I don't know, it was something that just made me chuckle to myself. Obviously I didn't say anything out loud, but it was just one of those things. Made me think to myself. Gave myself a little chuckle. No, but, well, I mean, there was strawberries for fruit, but it was just that. Like, strawberries was basically the only healthy thing in the entire container, unless you count orange juice, which probably has a bunch of sugar in it. What is the dono goal? To stab the monitor in front of me. What would you think it is? He's doing math right now. Well, my first instinct was like something just absurd, like $60,000, and then I was like, well, what would it actually be? Well, I have 2 monitors. I could live with a monitor for a little bit, but it would have to be a pretty significant amount because I'd have to order a new one, and then who knows how long it takes to get there, and then taxes, and then... I believe it's 14... Well, I have 2 monitors, and they are not exactly the same. I think one is newer than the other. One of them is 120 hertz, one of them is 144 hertz. So that's probably more important than the 1080 versus 1440 in terms of affecting the price. High refresh rate monitor are more expensive, you know, than a normal monitor. You've only seen one person have a 1440 streaming enabled. Yeah, my guess is if it's 1080, but you know, one of them is 1440p, or one of them is 144 hertz and the other is 120 hertz. But they're both pretty damn old. Now that I think about it. I don't know exactly how old they are, but they're both pretty dang old. They're both pretty dang old. The only screen you have a better resolution is this phone screen in your hand. I still want to know the answer to why can't these phones that have 10 cameras in them let you manually focus on something that's like right up in front of the camera? You have to tap and pray, and then it never works. Unless it's a face, and even then it might not work. That was what was stopping me from being able to actually get a good picture of the bite or the sting or whatever it is, so I can't really get a good look, a great look at it. This still needs more. Still needs more. Done. It's like no good way to do this. Okay, I thought the music stopped. Dude, the naked gun was so good. I hope it does well. I don't really keep track of that type of thing, but I hope it does well. It was really good. I'd recommend going to see it. Trying to distract myself from thinking about the pain in my buttocks. Sometimes I'll pull it away from me to try to observe. Get a good look at it. Music. Oh, it's just the song ending. I do have to pee. I think I might do that. I was hoping that I could balance that. Look at that. That's like one of them TikToks. Maybe, where they balance stones and shit. Hey, it didn't fall. Gonna make some joke about if it doesn't fall, then, or if it falls, then I'd have to gift 1,000,000 subs. But it didn't, so I win. I win. That doesn't mean you have to. It was just if it did, and then I would have to. But it didn't, so I don't have to. I don't have to. Very hands-on. What's I forget what the skill was that you said you were trying to level next. It was some weird name, wasn't it? Or am I thinking of something else? In ye old RuneScape? Or whatever? It's definitely better than before. Still a little bit thick. Which side to cut? Just like hard to not. It's hard to not have it come onto my mind. It's just. Like radiating pain. Coming for me. The bees are coming for me. Be yourself. You didn't answer my RuneScape question. Weren't you leveling something next? Or whatever? Your new thing? Your new thing? Crafting and magic together. Oh, what about, you were talking about how a bunch of streamers were playing or whatever? Is that died down or is that still exciting? Fletching, that was the one I was thinking of. That was the one I was thinking of. As being like the weird named one that I was trying to remember. I think it's dying, but not really. Forget an example. Storytime plays sometimes, but to take a break from WoW. They just added more worlds and stuff. And did you see the stuff about Eek? Like the game? And Roblox? It's definitely, it's one of those things that I feel like comes up every once in a while, but isn't really, like there's no one has like a solution yet. Because it really is a problem, and it has been happening. Like, basically any time any relatively indie-ish game, well, even big games, right? I think there's probably a Fortnite and Roblox and that type of thing, but it stings more when it is, you know, an indie developer or a smaller developer or team, and then just get ripped off, full of microtransactions, and then make potentially even more money than the original game, just because it's on Roblox and there's people that just play Roblox and like stay in that ecosystem. It's a big problem. Like even like Balatro, there's someone that like literally just like ripped all of the assets and put it in Roblox. Like it's one thing that I saw people mention that would be like a reasonable thing to do, but obviously Roblox isn't doing it because it makes them a ton of money, so they're just like, oh, we don't know, is I think it's in the App Store. I think you can do these in like the different app stores where you can like report something and have it be taken down if it's, you know, a ripoff of like the actual game or whatever. Like, you almost need to, like, hire Roblox developers to make your game ASAP if it ends up being big, but the problem is if you won't know it's big until it's big, and so then if it's big, it's probably already been ripped off. Because trying to sue for it would just be probably impossible. Well, not impossible, but, like, Roblox obviously has a gazillion dollars to fight back. So even big companies, like basically like Nintendo is, I think, pretty much the only person that gets stuff taken down off of Roblox, and I think it's just because they're, I don't know, they got something on them. Well, that doesn't have, like, the App Store thing, Roblox doesn't have a thing like that. As far as I'm aware, you can't, like, report and get something taken down in that way, unless you're, like, Nintendo, basically. This out if I can. It's a little bumpy, it's a little ugly. A little bit ugly. A little bit better. Oh wait, where did I put this? Put it in the wrong thing. Oh, chat. Well, at least there was a visible change you could detect, which is that the sides don't have the dark color on them anymore. That's something. The rest is like probably too indistinguishable to tell for most things. Rounding stuff, trying to even up sizes, etc. These days, Noon played Roblox were so funny. Kids say the craziest things. Who's Noon? These days, no one played These days, Noon played Roblox. Moon! The days Moon played Roblox. Okay. I think the only Roblox streaming I've ever seen was when Poke took, like, I want to say Germa and Vine Sauce or something into Roblox. Maybe it was one of them, maybe it was two of them, and just like showed them a bunch of weird stuff. Bunch of goofy stuff. Kind of like a VR chat tour in a way, but in Roblox. this a little better. Spent hours doing the Obama voice. This is quiet. I don't know if I've heard him do Obama's voice. Moon? I think somehow I haven't heard that. Somehow, some way. Like an impersonation? I don't think I've heard him do that. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. I didn't even do anything different. I don't know why that just like surged in. Why that did that. Just let me be pussy too. Holy shit! Obama turned like 64 or something this week, I think, which is crazy because the other guys are like 20 years older than him, which is like him becoming president really did just like break America. people fucking lost it, man. I don't like something about him being president, I think really unfortunately made things just start nosediving to like make sure that doesn't happen again or something. I don't know what I think it broke the Republicans and GOPs and whatever, like it broke their brain, I don't know. And it's not like Obama was the best or anything, but you know, could at least talk like a normal human, like be generally agree, like just I don't know, normal. Trump was on the roof. That was weird. Wasting millions of dollars to make another ballroom that, you know, there already is one in the White House. Very cool. Or there's something already. These could be sharp. Nope. The teens or older kids who kind of recognize Moon's voice or when they caught him talking to chat. Does Roblox not have push to talk? Or was he just not using it? That's much louder. Just mistakes? Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, okay. At 10 million subs, we throw this piece of art that I've been working on for 10 years into the fire pit. Just kidding. Just kidding. That would be... How much? 10 million subs would be... and we're talking Twitch subs here. That would be... Like, isn't the highest... What's the highest Twitch sub record, right? Wasn't it, like, hundreds of thousands? Not even... Like, so 10 million would just be, like... crazy. That would be insane. Okay, maybe for 10 million. You know what? Maybe I take maybe for 10 million, because that literally just can't happen. That'd be $50 million worth of subs. That's all right. Maybe that's what this is worth. maybe I would do that. After all. Maybe I would do that after all. Boom, 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 boom.
Am I gonna be able to sleep? I mean, I will fall asleep eventually, but like... This is gonna be one of those, I fall asleep initially, but then wake up at like 4 and can't go back to sleep. I feel like that's what could happen. I feel like that's what could happen here. Sleep on the others. Oh, like, oh, you're saying sleep on my left side so that the right cheek is not touching anything? Honestly don't think that's necessarily gonna solve it. Like, I'm basically right now standing, like, when I turn sideways like this, my right foot is in the, like, my left foot is the only foot that, I'm standing on one foot. I don't know why I was futzing around trying to say it a weird way. I'm standing on just my left foot right now, and it still hurts, the right butt cheek. Spot, where the bite thing is. But yeah, maybe I could, like, I wonder if putting, you know, doing the pillow under the right, like, knee or something maybe would help or whatever. Maybe use ice to chill it. You missed a part of the stream earlier when I got up and said, I gotta put this ice pack away. Cause oh, okay, you didn't miss it, never mind. Never mind, he was here. Yeah, that is basically the first thing I'm going to do when I end the stream, which might be the reason I don't do another half an hour of stream. Or full, you know, might not go all the way to 9. I've already iced probably 4 or more times. Today? Something like that. It doesn't really last long in terms of how much it helps, if I'm honest with you. But it does help. I don't know how much that would help with, or, you know, I can't really do that while sleeping.
But hey, at least we got in. We didn't get in a Woodcarve Wednesday in July, but at least we have one made it for August. So we got that. Yay. Ay. What am I, the robot from Power Rangers? What am I, the robot from Power Rangers?
Look at the thumbnail for the latest video on this old house. I see he's got a pose going on. He's doing like he's doing a little thing going on there, huh? Auto modded. Doing a little thing there. All the other thumbnails are like very normal. And then there's that one where he's just he's just something about how he's doing that. Okay, work, Mr. Carpenter. Now I'm just scrolling. Woodworking factory, this old house. 7 minutes. This is a bunch of like computers. What? Framing in addition. Alright, I gotta close this. Interesting. Okay. Even though I didn't watch edited videos, just the titles and thumbnails alone, I'm like, how do you make a how do you do framing for an edition? Maybe I want to know. It's 7 minutes to frame an edition. That doesn't seem right. I think they're skipping some steps. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. I didn't even do anything. It just like feels worse. I definitely remember the show growing up. Definitely a dad show. Definitely a dad type show. I remember I have a lot of memories of watching a couple different eras in my mind of on a random kind of basis, upstairs, kind of evening. I don't really remember how old I would have been, but probably not too old. And my dad would be watching Whose Line Is It Anyway with Drew Carey and such. I'd be watching too. Just remember, I don't know, just remember it being like a nice cozy time. Some laughs were had, probably many that I didn't understand, but some that I would. But I also have memories of back when, you know, a show would happen on a certain day every week, and you kind of had to be there. So I forget what day it was, but there was some day of the week when CSI would happen. Not Miami, I think just like the regular CSI. And I would watch that with my dad sometimes. Started to learn the characters, the theme song. Then this was more of a later, like getting somewhat older at least, certainly. was Lost, when Lost was on TV. I got everyone in the room. I got well, not quite everyone, but that got... Oh, I feel like my mom maybe was at first, and then maybe didn't, but definitely me and my dad. Maybe brother. You would stay home from school on sick day, migraine, and mom would make tuna fish in the pita for you to eat while you watched This Old House on PBS. Nice. Your brothers and I used to watch Whose Line. Yeah, Whose Line definitely has a special place in my heart. Whose Line definitely has a special place in my heart. And I know they have been doing some other stuff in the past several years. I've watched some things of it. It doesn't hit quite the same. And it's not because it's nostalgia. Because I've gone back and watched old episodes and I'm like, this hits. Like, I don't know what it was. Something about the maybe the energy or the host or whatever it is, but and it didn't even always have to be this. Like, it definitely, you know, you had the staples of obviously Drew hosting, Wayne Brady, Ryan Stiles, Colin Mockery, and then the fourth, which was like the swap up spot, whether it was his name Brad, or if it was celebrity guest, the classic, was it Richard Simmons one? That one's a classic, right? It was the girl with the the woman with the blonde hair. I'm blanking on her name, but she was there a decent amount. There was, I'm blanking on all their names. Guy with the black hair. What was her name? Was she on Mad TV? Maybe. There was like, you know, there was a group of 3 to 5, I feel like, common slots for the fourth slot. Then sometimes celebrities. Stephen Colbert was on there a couple times, I think, as well. Other celebrities, but I'm not really counting the celebrities. I was trying to think of the staples. But yeah, a lot of good times in that show. Probably seen almost every episode of the old of that generation. Rim glass. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the guy with the glasses and the kind of poofy curly hair. Oh, what was his name? I'm blanking on his name too. But yeah, he was very common. Was it Greg? Am I crazy to say Greg? I feel like there was a Greg. Maybe it wasn't him. I know the guy, yeah, Greg Proops. I was gonna say, I remember him having a goofy last name because it sounded like poop, but it wasn't poop. But you beat me before I could say that part. I remembered that specifically. What was the other guy's name that I'm thinking of, though? Whose line is it anyway? Performers. Brad Sherwood. Chip Eston. Yep, I remember Chip. He did a lot of singing ones, I feel like. Chip was solid. Kathy Greenwood, I think that's her. Jeff Davis was the one I was thinking of with the darker hair. That's who I was thinking of, Jeff Davis. He kind of had like the, not emo, but like it, you know, it was like kind of the messy, somewhat spiked up-ish hair. That's who I was thinking of. Who's Denny Siegel? I don't know who that is. Who's that? They don't have a picture, so who is this? Oh, I do kind of remember her once or twice. This lady? I definitely recognize that image. I don't think she was on there very often, though. Who else? Ian Gomez, Gary Anthony Williams. I think these were more one-timers or UKers. Kathy Greenwood for sure, though. Definitely remember Kathy Greenwood. Yeah, blonde hair one's Kathy Greenwood. I remember when Robin Williams was on there. Yep, Whoopi Goldberg as well. Kathy Griffin. Yep, I recognize all these. They had a lot of fun random celebrity appearances. Patrick Bristow, that's got to be a UK one. I don't really remember him at all. Andy Dick was on a couple times, that's right. I think he was on a couple times, sounds right. Who is Kathy Kinney? Oh, that's Kathy Kinney. I know who you are, but I know who you are from the Drew Carey show, not from Whose Line. I remember her as that image, the crazy blue Mimi. Yeah, exactly. I remember that. Apparently she was on the Whose Line at least once, which I can believe that. I can believe that. Oh, yeah, I remember this guy being on once, too. You remember this guy? I remember this guy being on the show once or twice. I remember that. Not very often. Once or twice. But I think Keegan-Michael Key, I remember being on there as well once or twice. Bar Hall, Linda Taylor, of course. I think there was someone else before? Like, it wasn't always those two, but it then became those two forever. But it was usually Laura Hall, Linda Taylor, but then sometimes it was someone else. Anyway, whatever. Great show. I can like hear the intro music in my head. The points don't matter. Everything's made up and the points don't matter. What a great show. Good times. Delicate. ASMR. ASMR. You definitely can't. You can't actually hear the shaving parts when I'm shaving, just if it's loud, just noises. Wood smell. That is that is definitely a plus, the wood smell. Especially once you've done some shavings and whatnot, so it's like releasing the smell. That's true. Have a sniff. It does smell good. Definitely a smell that I associate with various memories, people, and places. You got any, like, it's interesting how I feel like smells more than, like, obviously there are certain things that will trigger your memory, like certain songs and stuff can trigger memories for sure. But I think smells actually can really do that as well. Sometimes even stronger than a song. Depending, of course, but certainly songs where maybe you listen to it a bazillion times back at a certain point in age, that would definitely bring you back, I imagine, when you hear it, unless you keep listening to it forever, then it kind of just blends together. But I think the same can be true for smell. I mean, I guess they both kind of work the same in that if, you know, if you do something in a certain situation and kind of only then you're gonna associate that with that, right? That's like the whole point of like Pavlov or whatever. Certain thing triggering a certain response because you associate it with that, whether it's music or smell. The music you only listen to driving alone as a teenager, and when you hear it now you go right back. Yeah, exactly. And I think the same can be true for a smell. Like, there's certain smells you smell them and you're like, yeah, that's just a nice smell. It like reminds me of a vague thing, but not a specific thing. Like that kind of pre-rain smell? Am I thinking of the right thing? The pre-rain smell, the post-rain smell. But then there's also wood, or maybe the beach, or I don't know. Insert, some smoke from a fire, or whatever else. Right? The wood smell is definitely associated with positive memories. When your mom lost smell from COVID, kept burning food. Jeez. I wouldn't say, so like there's, beach smell, ocean smell. There's kind of multiple smells within the beach experience, whether it's just kind of being at the beach and like the vague distant like water saltiness smell, but then there's kind of being if the tide's down and you're near a bunch of like kind of where waters are receded and there's a lot of still maybe vegetation or like crabs and clams and things. There's that kind of smell. But then there's also like dead fish smell, which is not that one is, I don't know, I don't think many people associate that with good memories. I don't really associate it with anything. It's just kind of like ew. And I'm guessing that's the case for most people, is that ew, I don't like that smell, rather than a specific memory. Which is definitely true. Your favorite smell is burning charcoal. Like barbecue cookout charcoal kind of burning smell? Like, is that the idea is that the idea? Or are we thinking, or is this aimed at something else? People barbecuing, okay. That's what I thought, but I figured I'd double check. That makes sense. Yeah, it's interesting being, I mean, I've talked about this before when we do Scrandle and stuff, where it's like,
That looks good. I wouldn't eat it because I don't, you know, I don't like meat or whatever. But it's a weird experience to be like, ooh, that looks good. Oh, I don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole, but it looks good. It looks good, or it might smell good, or whatever. Goes back to when you moved to your place when you were like 5 or 6. Yeah, barbecue smell can be good. I can agree with that. Freshly cut grass, sometimes weird grass smell to me sometimes is good, sometimes is bad. I don't know what decides that for me, but either way. Yeah, what other smells that are coming to mind? I mean, obviously people think of flowers for smell, but I don't feel like I have associated specific thoughts about like flower smells. My buttocks. So yeah, I got some done. It wasn't a big milestone type of thing, but it was a little bit of progress. I think a large part of it is I'm not sure how to tackle some of what remains. Like, obviously getting this unhooked and like making that free is one thing, but then in terms of like, okay, but when do I stop? Like, do I like how picky do I want to be trying to get everything perfectly rounded and this and that? And I don't know the answer to that. I don't know the answer to that. It is cool though. Because, like, again, this one, like, you look at this, like, okay, that's a certain, like, this is a certain thickness. And those are, like, pretty close, actually, now. They're not 100%, but then if you go this width-wise, like, okay, those are kind of close. This one looks kind of thicker, but it's hard to tell, maybe camera perspective. But then there's like this one, which is definitely thinner, but hard to compare because it's in the middle, so you can't really get an easy thing. But it definitely is thinner than this, for example. And then this is also thinner this way, then, you know, like that's definitely thicker than that. And this, and, you know, like there's all of that. It's like how much do you really want to deal with that? This is probably the most progress of today in terms of like, this used to be thicker for sure downwards, and it's certainly more in line with the others, I would say. It's definitely way more in line with the others, so that's good. And so then maybe it's like, okay, just be fine with being in line. And if that's the case, then these three are probably okay. The bottom half of this is obviously way thick, like this is way thicker than everything else. So that's gonna have to be done when eventually taken out. I guess that would just be the next thing, right? Is just to
break off the final piece here. Have everything moving. Probably what it's gonna come down to. Well, you have to do two parts. You have to break, you know, the top half of it being connected, and then the bottom half. The bottom half being connected, like this part, that's the easiest one to disconnect. But this one is, you know, this part is trickier. Maybe that's just what would be the next thing next time, just regardless of whenever that is. I'm not saying we're doing Woodcarve Wednesday every Wednesday now, but yeah, I think so. I think that would be the next thing to do. I think, by the way, when this is all, or at least I guess when these are all done and then like relatively evened out, I think I would basically leave this as done for now and not touch the bottom, just to do something else. I think would be the plan. Because I have no idea what I would, like I could do another ball thing. That would take a long time, but it could be done. But it also could just be, you know, something else. It could be a head. It could be a face. If I can find an example. Now this could easily just be, you could just turn this into a face, right? But like, why? It'd be a little strange. Granted, it wouldn't magically be painted, but... So yeah, I don't know. I think we're gonna call it there, though. I made it almost to 9. So we'll say that was good enough, right? Friday, we'll have Pixel in the second half. It wouldn't surprise me if it is a longer Pixel than normal, just because we're close to the end. But, I don't know. And then, before that, the first half, I'm not sure exactly what that would be. Hopefully I'm feeling better. Hopefully the cheeks are feeling better. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Like, I mean, I did continue running for like 30 minutes after it happened, so like I guess I probably can run with it. It's just very obnoxious. It's just very annoying, but it's not like it's caused, you know, it's not like it's an injury or something that would mess that up. It's just painful and discomforting. Because normally if there's like something throwing me off, it'd be like, oh, let's take it easy and go on the bike. But like, that means I'd be sitting. So I don't know if that would really work either. I don't know. So I don't know what I'm gonna do in regards to that, but yeah. Appreciate the hangout. Pixel on Friday, not sure what the first half would be. I imagine this, like, we kind of almost have a routine now of like we play Street Fighter once when the new character drops on stream and that's it. Because Street Fighter is not great to stream, but like just to do it the one time. It has got me good. There's some strings in this song. I feel like there was another thing I wanted to mention, but I'm kind of blanking if I'm honest with you. Kind of blanking, probably because my brain's distracted by the pain. So whatever. Make sure to sunscreen and moisturize. Make sure to floss your teeth before bed. We were talking about the dentist earlier. Thanks for chilling. And yeah.
I'm looking forward to Pixel. I don't know if we'll be able to finish it, but I think we'll definitely get some big stuff going down. We gotta uncover that lady and everything, so. See ya on Friday. Peace.